My wife and I were never meant to be married, and we knew it from the start. Yet, like so many others, we told ourselves, it'll get better. It didn't. I grew up in a stable home, but my wife came from chaos. Her parents split when she was 3, and she never knew peace. Before we got married, we were best friends, which probably clouded our judgment. Things were good when Heather, our first child, was born. But 2 years later, my wife fell into a deep depression. I didn't think having another child was wise, not with the state of our relationship, but she insisted. That's how Joseph came along. She hoped another baby would bring the joy she'd felt with Heather. It didn't. I begged her to see a therapist, but she scoffed. Therapy, to her, was for weak people. Over time, she became abusive. I told my brother once. He laughed and told me to ditch the bitch. After that, I kept quiet. Her behavior grew stranger. She started sleepwalking, muttering to people who weren't there. Even our dog, Biscuits, wouldn't go near her. She began treating our kids like her personal dolls, cutting them off from friends and eventually from me. She insisted on homeschooling Heather and controlled every aspect of their lives. Then the bruises appeared on her arms, and she told the kids had done it. Everyone around me said I needed to leave her and take the kids. I wanted to, but I still loved her in some way. So I waited too long. One night, I broke her trust and read her journal. It was written in code, symbols, letters, and bizarre drawings. That was the final straw. I filed for divorce and full custody. The process was fast since we had little to divide. But when the judge announced 50-50 custody, my heart sank. She exploded in court, furious at the shared arrangement. Even Biscuits was split, 1 week with me, 1 with her. She got the kids the first week. I dreaded picking them up, haunted by my lawyer's grim words. Pray she messes up so we can fight for full custody. It made me sick. When I arrived, Biscuits was on the porch, sawed in half. My wife stood in the doorway, her face blank. The kids are ready, she said. Even split. Take your half.